Are we live yet? Are we live? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I'm all alone, all by myself here on the stream, me and Joe. Let me pop out the chat so I can chat with Joe. So Joe, did you get all your present wrapped? And what did you think you're getting for Christmas? Have you been good enough to receive gifts for Christmas? That is the question. Email is sent to everybody. At least I think I did. Oh, there's one. I can't hear you. Hello, hello, Kevin. Let me change microphone. Bring my nice mic in. Okay, now you're muted. You got to unmute yourself.
Under Operation 11 Charlie. So what's up, Tank?
Hey.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump over on the tanks. So
Christmas.
no problem. Keegan, you're actually I guess everybody ended there. So there we go. That's all ended now, Tank.
Cool.
So we should be jumping over.
So thank you. So I renamed you as not Operation 11 Charlie.
Oh yeah. I forgot because I just jumped on with my phone there, like so. So my phone will come up under Operation 11 Charlie. Still, you know.
Yep.
So. What did I do with a controller to turn off that TV?
There, I renamed you again. I give you a new name.
I can't, for some reason the name doesn't show up on the phone. Why is that?
Oh no, I named you not Kevin Gibbs.
Yeah, doesn't show up on the phone, the name. That's weird.
Oh no.
No, I didn't. I never noticed that before, like so. And maybe I should have looked at. Where is that controller?
Are you streaming?
Yes, I am streaming live to YouTube.
Yeah. He's live and kicking.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Do you know Shirley?
I had to look at the instructions to see why they give you an actual. Oh, I guess because if you want to put a receiver in yourself, so they give you a receiver box too.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Where's your camera under your chin?
For that Bronco. No, well, I'm moving stuff around. For the Bronco, they give you an extra receiver box too.
You sure you got enough tie wraps on that camera up there?
It looked like Spider-Man put it up there.
What, the camera?
Yeah, you got tie wraps and.
Yeah, it's coming down off a thing, but I just use tie wraps for it. So.
You should hook it up to the fan. It's gonna go in circles.
Yeah. Keep it going in circles. Be awesome. That's it. I don't know. I just lost the remote. I just lost my remote control to turn my screen off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where the hell did I do that? Can't turn them without the controller.
For anybody wondering, we were all on Sean's. He ended his live and I started a live. So now we are live on mine for Christmas Eve. So in about an hour and 2 minutes, it's going to be Christmas for us, East Coast of Canada. So
West Coast still got a bit of time to go.
Yeah. You still got, in the West Coast, you got more time to wrap your presents.
Yeah.
So stoned, I pressed my shortcut instead of the internet. Like, what the heck?
It's crazy.
So did you all wrap your present? Are you all done, Guru, wrapping your present, or does your wife do that?
That's where I'm going now. I just start doing that. So
okay. Guru's muted.
I will pop out, guys, and I will just stay
sounds good.
Anyway. So
good night, man.
All right.
Have a good one.
Cool. Thanks.
I usually let my wife do all of that. My wife and my daughter. My wife loves wrapping presents, even her own. But
that's what I did for my birthday, and I give all my present to my wife. I go, here's my presents. The Amazon order just came in. Go wrap it up and give it to me in 3 days.
Oh no, it's in their phone.
Okay.
I like wrapping presents.
Yeah, same here.
Even I don't wrap them nice though. They're
I do.
usually trashy. Yeah, I know my wife yells at me, fold it that right way.
Oh, my corners are all nice. It's all nice and folded like a
No,
little
man.
triangle. Everything is very nice.
Masking
Around
tape.
and get a paper bag as wrapping paper with a couple Christmas stickers on there.
There you go.
Weren't you the guy that says you had everything had to be in order, everything had to be?
I don't like wrapping though.
Okay.
It's just because
What?
I'm so meticulous. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll sit up there and keep folding the same corner because it doesn't fold exactly right. So no,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah, I'm over
Gift
accepting.
bags, man. Drop it in the
She's
gift bag.
when she worked at Mervin's, she used to go in Christmas Day. She would be the wrapper.
Okay. Cool. And don't forget in the chat, if you write shout out in one word, it will put a link for others to follow you. That's in the live chat.
That's nice.
That's
She-
nice,
her-
isn't it?
Her boss was Clarence. His name was Clarence, and she'd
Oh,
come
yeah?
home and say, "Look what I got off Clarence." And I'm like, "Well, what the hell is he wearing?" She'd buy clothes off Clarence, you know.
Instead of clearance.
Yeah.
Newspaper and
Almost
electrical tape.
underwear. Hmm.
I guess that's what the guy on the moose uses to wrap his presents. Newspaper and electrical
It's
tape.
good. I use
KBRC.
masking tape.
Yeah, you said you used duct tape yesterday.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Masking tape and duct tape.
Go. There, Guru's trying to shout out. Oh, I thought Nightbot was on strike, but there it is. Took him a while.
Oh yeah, no, I was in still in Sean's chat trying to shout out.
Ooh, it looks like
I
he's got a
saw
little-
that. Nice try.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that didn't work, so I had to come up out of there.
No, I got to show them how to set that up, how to set up Nightbot. It's kind of easy, but it's kind of easy but hard at the same time, because every time you go on YouTube to find a video that tells you how to do it, everybody does it differently, and for you to succeed, you basically got to do it differently. So anyways, it's kind of weird. So it's trial and error. So Xavier, did you buy anything for Christmas for RC related?
Yeah. Two things.
Two things.
And that is for 2022.
Cool.
Yeah.
And did
What
your
I can
wife?
tell is from Tamiya.
It is from Tamiya?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I tasted and yeah, I like it. So
So you got yourself a
I like
clod
to
buster.
build. Please?
You got yourself a clod buster.
No.
Ah, okay. I was trying to guess.
You
Nice
saw
try.
it and you liked it, so you bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
two of it. So two builds. And also I like to build the Kyosho Blazer that I have, because
Okay.
he's also old like me, 39. So
Cool.
but I don't know if I'm going to build it well. I will
I just
see.
noticed that trailer back there, man. That's a huge trailer.
Yeah, that's a boat trailer, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one that. That's
Yeah.
for my Spartan and the Summit.
Spartan and Summit. Okay.
Yeah, I got also the X-Max there.
So I think you got the Tamiya TT02 racing truck. That's what you got. So you can race with your sons.
Maybe.
Ah, see, he's not saying no.
You
That's the
get
only thing I can
almost
think of.
the
If you got
same,
two and
I'm
they're
gonna tell.
if you got two and it's to have fun with, so that's the only thing that makes kind of sense. And it's the only place you would try it is at a race or something like that. So that's why I figured maybe it's that. So,
I'm gonna tell something. A word, and it is rally.
rally. Cool.
2 for a rally.
2 or 4 rally.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe you got the Volkswagen rally truck there, just like the one you
Yeah.
got, KB.
The Beetle,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
Right out of the box, they're pretty good. And if you want more speed, just change a motor. Take a motor from
Okay.
another truck and pop it in there, or check on Amazon. There's a lot of cheap motors now that you can actually try out.
Well, the only upgrade I'm gonna do is put bearings in it, right? I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna put the bushings in it, so,
Good upgrade.
yeah. I might lock, I mean, I was gonna ask you, what about locking the diffs? You gotta lock the front one too, or you just lock the back one?
On a rally, I would not lock it. I would put something heavier in there. I would put heavier grease or something a little bit heavy in there.
Okay,
Or pack more grease in there just so it's a little stiffer. But on a rally car, I would not lock the diffs.
yeah, cause the guy made some kind of, he did some kind of with two epoxy and he put it all in there so it wouldn't move and all that
Yeah,
shit.
if you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do that, but it does come with lockers. So in there, there's a little piece that you can actually put instead. So instead of putting the gears, you just put that piece inside. It's like a little piece of plastic, and it
Okay.
stops them from turning. It
But
comes
he
with
only
the
did the back. It's like,
Okay.
why didn't he do the front? That's why I was wondering. It's like, why is that okay?
It all depends on your driving style. Like to
Yeah.
me, it's easier to drive it like it is, like open. And if you don't like it, you can always open it up very easily and change it after.
Yeah.
You can actually unlock it, but if you put a 2-part epoxy, that you can't.
And you
cannot
can't
fix that.
unlock it. Right.
But if you put putty works. Putty, you can actually take it off. It's a bitch take off, but you can still take it off.
I'll put heavier grease in it.
Yeah, that's what I
Try
would do.
that out.
Mhm.
Well, the Stampedes, they're not locking, right?
No.
They spin. Right. Okay. So that's what that's going to do. It's going to spin.
Mhm.
It's like almost limited slip kind of called.
It is.
In a
It
1-to-1.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, Xavier used a shot out thing.
Yeah. I tried
And
just
then
like
I
cool.
guess locking diff is like posi traction.
Yes. Yes.
I understand it now.
And in racing, sometimes posi is good, but sometimes it's not. It all depends on the racer. Some people like having the diff locked, and some of them don't.
Okay.
I want to kind of use it for, drifting around and just a little light bashing and stuff. Not going to go crazy on it.
I don't get Kevin's question. I don't think it matters what RC. Everyone has their own style of driving. Is that first part? I don't think it matters what RC. I don't know if he's talking about the diffs or because style of driving, everybody likes driving differently. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to be a basher, you're going to be a basher. It doesn't matter what kind of RC you get.
But let's say you're in the woods a lot and
I was
there's
just
branches, there's a lot of things that you're going to get stuck on. Then locking the diffs makes sense because as soon as you're going to get hung up, that front is not going to go anymore, and then the back is going to, only one wheel is going to spin. But if you have both, you'll get unlocked faster. So it all depends what kind of terrain you're going to drive.
Mm.
So what do you think, Dan?
Huh?
A
I'm still
lock
looking
diff,
at- I'm
lock
still
diff,
trying-
lock diff, or not lock diff on rally trucks, cars?
on rally,
Yeah.
locked.
Locked on
Yeah.
the rear?
Yeah, not the front.
Okay.
Okay, just the rear.
Yeah, yeah, because well, I mean, you're still being a dirt, so it really
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah.
But I would lock back and open front. Open front if you can put some thick oil in. That way, it's still grabbing most of the time.
Cool.
So what do you consider thick oil? Like, what weight?
Like, well, I mean, depends on what brand, because people they like. I've got, I don't know what brand it is. It's 2000 and it's thick, and then I've got some that's like 2 million by a different brand, and it's just
Thin.
same. No, it's just pretty much the same thing. So
Yeah.
just it's just thick.
But you got to be careful. Some of those diffs are actually not sealed. So even if you put oil in them, even if it's thick, it's still going to end up leaking.
Yeah.
On the ground, you're right.
Yeah.
It has
So
to
the-
have that gasket seal on it if you want to put some oil in there.
No
And that-
grease.
Yeah, you can put grease in there.
'Cause that's what I
usually That's
did.
what you put.
The Stampede, I put marine grease in it.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. In all the cars.
That's what I put in like 90% of everything I have, marine grease.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you pack it in there, you can, the more you put in, it's like thicker. It's like using thicker. That's if it's an open diff.
Mhm.
Cool. Yes, Kevin, I do have some 18 scale here. I do have some of them, military style and things like that. So I do have some, but I don't want to go into the 24 scale. It's another scale I don't need to get into. So
Yeah, I didn't need to either, but I got a couple of them. I'm not even into them at all. I'm just
if I end up
upgrade them
getting
and set
one-
them there.
oh yeah. If I end up having one and I drive, I will drive it. I will use it and things like that, but I am not gonna go on the hunt for one or actually do upgrade on them. So
Uh,
I'm not gonna do that.
I bought mine to take to Axial Fest.
Is it
They had a
possible?
24 scale course there.
Oh yeah. Kevin Gibbs is asking, is it possible to make a seal if it doesn't have one? Yes and no. It all depends on the case or how the casing is actually made. That's where you're going to have the most trouble, is sealing that case that's actually made. Just like the Traxxas, it's almost impossible to seal that one.
Yeah, because
But-
it's two pieces.
But there's also the diff itself. Sometimes you don't you don't seal the case, but the diff itself, where all the little wheels are, sometimes that you might be able to somehow put a seal in there, but you always got where those bearings are actually at. That might be troublesome.
Yeah. It's
So,
the shafts is the biggest problem.
where
The
the shaft
when the
is.
shafts come out, the case
Yep.
is usually not the problem. It's where the shafts exit.
Yeah, I got to do my front ones on my Stampede. I did the back one when I had it all apart.
Okay.
I haven't done the front ones yet.
But I thought you sold your Stampede, or it's another
The two-wheel
Stampede?
drive. I sold the two-wheel
Oh.
drive. I got two 4-wheel drives. My wife's got a 4-wheel drive and I got a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I had two of them, two-wheel drive last year, and I sold them both of them off. I was going to keep one, but I actually ended up selling one, selling both of them actually. So
I just talked to the guy that I sold it to. He's a friend of mine. I said, how is it running? He's like, it's good, but one of the screws came out. Like, yeah, that's what it usually does. You gotta tighten them screws up.
screw was coming out of where?
He said something, it was probably one of the swing arm ones that came out, they were
Okay.
always coming loose.
Yeah. Because it's just in plastic.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
in plastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, I upgraded the shock tower, the shock caps, so they won't pop off on you.
On the Slash, you have that also. This.
Yeah. The first jump you do, they pop off. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. My 4x4 actually on somebody's stream a few years back, I won the TRX metal upgrade kit for all the way around for the casters, all that. So I upgraded mine with that. So that kind of turned out good.
Yeah, I put the RPM stuff on it.
RPM, okay.
Yeah, and then I just got some axle shafts. I haven't put them on yet either because the last time I drove it, that axle shaft came out.
Kevin Gibbs saying, I was thinking possibly a no ring. It might. You can always explore and try different stuff, but if it wasn't built to be sealed, you might run into trouble.
Yeah.
Use
Unless you don't mind refilling it.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could put some like liquid tape around the outside or something.
Hey, Frank, Nitro Freak is there.
Tell them Nitro Freak, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And
Merry Christmas.
Nitro Freak.
Can you recommend a good servo tester? I just use the cheap ones. I just use the one you find on eBay or whatever for $2 or $3 there. That's what I use. Just these little tiny cheap guys. So
Yeah, the tester, you can go cheap as shit with those, and it's no problem.
yeah, because the only thing you need to know if the servo is actually running. If you need to make other tests, like on the strength or there's a whole bunch of different tests you can run on the testers, on the servos, then pay a little bit more. And some of those testers are actually battery checkers also, but you'll end up paying $20, $30 for them. But if you just want to test your servos, these little they're cheap. Like they were giving them away as a door prize at an event at the hobby store I was at. So I picked up about 3 of them.
Okay. Cool.
So what do you
Hey, Tony. Merry Christmas, Tony.
What do you
suggest on the servos for that rally car? I got it, I only got like some rock crawler servos. It doesn't come with a servo in the kit, right?
What rally car is it?
It's the
Tamiya TF01 X
Yeah.
from Tamiya.
MF01.
yeah,
Does it got to be a low profile?
No, it can be a full size servo.
Size servo.
Unless you just need crazy speed, just any. I mean,
I got some I got a couple old Sovx that I used. Even I got a Tactic one too.
The Savox are a little power hungry. The
Oh
Tactic
yeah,
might be
that's right.
better,
The Tactic, yeah.
but you got nothing else on that truck that might be power hungry, so you might be okay with it. Or even like Gru showing the
Right there,
red
just
one,
the Amazon special.
just the
The
Amazon
HD.
Yeah.
The HD.
buy the one on Amazon, the waterproof one. You
Yeah,
get
it's
those
gonna
for,
definitely be waterproof.
you get those for $20-$25 or whatever.
Yeah. 30 for the 35 kg, like 2 for 43 or something like that.
Cool. Kevin Gibbs says he has the same servo testers as I recommended, and they are both fantastic. Cool.
Okay,
Glad to hear.
And I also got a 4-channel remote and
check that out.
receivers, so
Okay.
it's not too expensive. It was like $70. I bought it for another car, but if it works,
Now, for that rally car, you don't need that fast. Unless you really want a fast servo. But if you're going to put a fast servo, then you need a fast radio, because there's no
Yeah.
sense for you to put a very fast servo, like a drifting servo, and have a slow radio on it, because it's not, you're not spending your money right.
right?
Mhm.
The radio has 4 channels, so I'm gonna put the lights on it and some stuff like
Okay.
that.
Cool. Yeah, just buy that module there. You can put 2
Yeah.
lights on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, CK Hobby Shop, how you doing? He's been posting a lot of
Okay,
stuff on
Hobby, what's
Instagram.
going
That guy.
on?
Not Instagram. The other one there.
Yeah, I didn't post my Christmas story.
Oh no.
No, I usually post it with all this stuff going on, my brother and stuff. So
I dressed up my dog, put him under the Christmas tree, and took a picture of him.
Oh yeah, all 3 of my dogs are dressed up. My pit is an elf,
Oh,
so
yeah?
it has the little bell thing, red and green, and the hat with the lights on it. The
I
little elf
even got
hat.
lights.
Right, and then the Chorky is Mrs. Santa, so she has a little ball on top of her, red hood, little sweater, and Spike is the same.
Mm.
He just doesn't have a ball on top of his. He ate his ball off of his.
Yeah, my dog too. Like it's a red hat. It's a red coat that it goes on. It's like a Santa Claus suit, and it
Right.
had a belt on the back of it. And I left it on the chair, and he got a hold of it and put it on the ground and started eating the belt.
what kind of dog you got? Thanks.
Mine is breed between a Shih Tzu and a Papillon, so it's a crossbreed.
Not too big then.
No, it's not too big.
Yeah.
It's a small little dog.
I should have decorated my Longhorns.
How many Longhorns do you have? You have a
We got
farm
2.
or a
We got
ranch?
2.
Or?
We just got 2.
And why do you have Longhorns? What's
Well,
the
they're
purpose?
really they're not ours. We just like to put cattle in our field once in a while.
Okay.
And let them feed.
Yeah, let them eat the grass. We don't mow it or anything. And our plumber, he's got 2 Longhorns. He's going to get a male Longhorn too, so we might have calves.
We'll talk off because I know there's some paper involved. So we'll wrap off camera. I got some questions. Especially since we're moving down to South Carolina and gonna have
Yeah.
a couple of acres. That's what we want to do, like grow hay, let people and feed the turkeys and guineas on my property. Just
Okay.
They're real friendly though. They eat carrots from your hand and everything.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
For radio scale active, he was asking about servos. So like these ones, you get 2 of them for $13. This is the same one I got. Unless you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
digital tester, unless you get a digital servo, then you really want to tweak it. These one will work great for digital. These also work on digital, but when you move the pod, because it's not a digital, it's analog, it becomes twitchy, whatever. So you do have to be careful a little bit, but it still works. You can still find your center or actually see if it's actually working or not. So
Well, that's
these
what
one I
they're good
never
for.
tested.
Find your scent. I was going to say, what do you need them for? If they go
the
out, they go
digital
out.
one is where I want to go with.
This is the one I was looking at. This is probably the next one I'm going to get for the simple reason it actually tests your battery at the same time. You can
Yeah,
actually test a whole bunch of batteries. You can test your servos. So there's a lot of different things that you can actually test with this. And that's probably going to be the next thing I'm going to try, just for the hell of it.
Tank, when you say test your battery, test how much juice are in it, or test if there's a cell that's messed up, or
Like see if it's balanced.
Yeah, you see if there's juice in it, and you can actually see if there's a cell that's lower than the other one, or if it's
Yeah.
actually broken or whatever. Yes, it will tell you.
because I see it has nickel metal hydride on it. So
And you can actually do a bunch of different, like here, mode discharge. You can discharge your batteries. There's a couple things you can do.
oh,
with
that's
this.
cool too. Yeah, instead of
So-
dry. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
instead of
there's-
driving it around in your Stampede by discharging, just discharge it with that.
So it's different. Different company makes this little guy, and I've seen it pretty cheap. This is 18 bucks Canadian, which is pretty affordable. So
That's on Amazon.
this is on Amazon. Yeah, Cell Master 8. So
Okay.
this one is kind of cool. That's probably going to be the next one I'm going to get. But like I mentioned, these ones are fine. Or even this is the cheap one here, 2 packs for $13. Like this is the same one I was just showing you, except this one has that on it.
Like you can do 2 of them.
So this is what I use to find my center when I'm building a car. Instead of hooking up all the electronics, you find your
Okay.
center, you put your horn on it, and you pop it in the car, and you're done.
That's how you. That's what they're. All right.
So
Yeah, that'd be a good idea to do.
way easier to deal with.
Okay.
Yes, the first one or even the last one I showed are very easy to use because the only thing it does is test your servo. You can do a sweep and it goes from one side to the other, and you can hold it a little bit to see if the gears are stripped. So at the same time, so it's a basic servo tester. And what's neat with these is you can actually power it. I have a little power bank, like just 4A's.
Huh.
And you can actually test. This one is 3 servos at the same time. You can hook up 3 servos and test the 3 servos at the same time if you want.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a nice card already. Jesus.
The what?
I was looking at my Amazon card.
Put it in your card already.
Yeah, I threw 2 in my cart.
It's gonna get expensive for you to come on this show, eh? Every time you come here, you buy a little bit something.
Yeah. Good thing I work overtime every day.
But
I
at
got
least
my
they're
PPA
useful
theory,
too. They're going to be useful. Don't worry.
Yeah.
CK Hobby Shop says he likes those servo testers, and Radioactive says that's the one he was looking at. Cool.
I was going to ask you one more other thing. Do they make a connect? Because I guess that's going to be a Tamiya connector on there, right? For the battery.
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
they make a Tamiya to Traxxas? You know,
Yes.
they do. Okay.
They should. If they don't,
I don't know
you
if
can
I
always-
asked you that before.
Like this one. This is a Tamiya to
Tamiya.
Traxxas connector.
Okay.
So your local hobby store might be able to get you that. And I also have a Tamiya to Dean's.
Right.
So
I have that.
Yeah, I got Traxxas to Dean's to Traxxas.
I have Dean's to Traxxas and Tamiya to Traxxas. And Red Cat to Dean's.
Yeah, before I even bought my Bronco, I bought the connector from the Bronco
and
to
Tamiya's
Traxxas.
Red Cat.
that's because you don't solder, right?
I do, but I just didn't want to deal with it.
Okay. There you go.
I soldered the other ones. I started the Traxxas when I put the brushless system in it.
Thank you, Psycho 13 Garage. He's saying Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If you look on Amazon, you might be able to find them, those adapters, or ask your local hobby store. I'm sure they have them on the
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
waiting
wall.
for my new one to open up. I'm gonna go down there. It's gonna have tracks and 24 scale tracks inside and a drift track inside. And
Okay.
the guy said they might even have drag races on the weekends in the
Okay,
parking
cool.
lot. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to arrange some drag racing this year, but I never did. So a couple guys wanted to do it also. A couple guys got dragsters, but I don't. I think they only went racing once, but hopefully next year it's going to pick up. Kevin says, I think my solder gun is one of my most used tool. Probably. Yeah, mine too. I use it pretty much all the time when I do lights and things like that.
Mm.
Oh, the solder gun?
Yeah. Psycho 13 Garage says, I'm still wrapping presents.
I need to wrap presents too.
Yeah, the kit I use because I can use it on the trail and everywhere. It's basically a Weller Portasol, so it's butane. So this is what I use all the time. So I'm at home, I'm on the trails, I'm everywhere. I have this, and I don't have to rely on battery. The only thing I got to make sure is I got butane in there.
That's what I take with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It works great. Like,
Butane.
They last
cool.
a pretty long time.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look now,
Enough just to get the job done.
I'm not trying to spend no more money in 2021. Stop it.
You only got a week to wait. That's not bad.
Yeah, you already got me. Oh my God.
No, the Weller that kit I got, especially the red one, it is an expensive kit. It's about $250, I think, or something like that. So it is an expensive kit. But you can get more affordable ones that don't heat up as fast and as hot as this one. So
Yeah. I got this one.
okay, the
That one.
Dremel, yeah.
Yeah.
You can change the tip on that too and make it a torch, I think.
Yeah.
I was going to
Same
ask
with-
you, is it a torch? Can you light
Yeah.
your bong with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's
Yeah.
a torch.
This one's got soldering tip, a blower, and a torch.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
this
the
is
kit.
I got a Weller station that I use
Oh, nice kit.
for the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
pretty much close to what I got also on that. So I
You
got
just got to
cutter.
buy the broke
This
little
has a cut.
bottles. of-
You can cut foam with it or plastic.
Oh,
or whatever.
wow.
It's
That's
got a
cool too. It's got,
cutter,
yeah.
a knife. So
Yeah.
Do you
the
ever
white
do that
kit-
with your Lexan tank? Or is it
No,
get too
no.
hot?
Lexan is too easy to cut. You don't need.
Yeah.
Don't need that.
Melt it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably mess it up.
What's up, saying Merry Christmas?
Hey, Sang,
Hey, Sam.
you're muted, by the way, just in case
Yeah.
you want to know. Okay.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
everyone.
So you decided to jump in with us and wait for Christmas?
Yeah, I was gonna go to bed, but I checked my email that, hey, I'll join.
Well, Sean was still on, and he had to go to wrap gifts, and some people in the chat were saying, "Well, somebody else start a stream. We needed somebody else to start." So I said, "Oh, okay, I'll do it." So I started streaming.
Wrestling name would probably be the Hulk.
The Hulk, that's a good one, right? Yeah, or would you be green too? Would you wear like a green outfit?
Might be that might be
What are you listening to?
Yeah.
Hey Dan, which video were you listening to about the Hulk?
Me?
Yeah.
I ain't listening to video. I'm looking at that Kyosho Mini.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody talk about the Hulk. I thought it was from you.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, cool.
Wasn't me.
Kevin Gibbs says this would be a great theme for live RC tools.
Well, actually, you know, it might have been an ad commercial on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay.
There was a video playing down there, but I thought it was muted. Maybe it's not. I don't know if I should get that mini Z now or wait till I get there.
Wait for Boxing Day. Maybe it's gonna be on. No,
Well,
they don't
plus
come on
side
special.
is if you get it now, then you'll be able to upgrade it before you get there. So it'll be brushless by the time you get there.
Well,
Or you can get there and spend a whole lot of money and
Yeah.
upgrade it once you get there on the stuff that you don't like once you run it on the track.
It just won't be in before Christmas.
I'm not going for a couple of weeks, but I don't know. Maybe I
That's why
just
I
use
said-
one of his and see. Just race for the day and see if I want to start down another freaking rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I've got, you got to stop.
I got one to race with my brother. We raced a couple times at his house,
Yeah,
and then it sat on the shelf. If
Yeah,
I
that's it,
find if
right.
you're alone and you don't have nobody to race against, it's kind of boring. So
Yeah.
you need a competition. You need a friend. You need people to race with.
yeah. It's like my drift cars; they just sit here unless I actually go somewhere. But a crawler, you can go out by yourself anytime you want.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I got my cart loaded down. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. Yeah.
Well, you put a mini Z, then you put a bunch of upgrades or in the cart or what?
I got the brushless set up,
Hmm.
some pretty much all the upgrades you can get for them, but I don't, like I said, I don't even know if those are good upgrades. I'm just going to wait.
Right.
And-
That's why I said it's probably better for you to just go to the
Yeah.
track, run it, see if you like it.
Yeah.
Because just
Uh,
the brush system that comes with them, they're friggin' fast. They're fast little
Yeah.
car just with the brush
That
system. they have
and
in.
usually what I've noticed watching the videos is that most of the people just change the tires.
Yeah. Well, I would think you'd need a better radio system. Have you saw how fast those things go around the corners and like it's insane.
Kyosho.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the Kyosho radios that come with it. They're pretty good.
Really?
I'm not sure of the speed of them, but they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they go fast. Like I honestly don't know if I have the coordination to go that fast. It's different when you're actually driving than just watching,
Yeah.
but I don't
Hmm.
know.
I said that about short course racing, and almost 30 RC cars later, look at me.
Yeah.
Well, how many
Definitely.
short course truck do you have?
I had two because I
Okay.
was racing stock and modded 4-wheel drive.
Hmm.
And I gave my wife my 4-wheel drive because I had two of them, stock and modded. I gave her the modded one. I kept the stock one. That's the Offner jamming.
Okay. Does she actually race with you, or does she goes and race for fun, or?
Nah, we went to the track a couple times. It wasn't to her liking. That's when I
Okay.
realized she was more of a basher and a crawler.
Okay.
So we kind of veered. She came up doing inventory in my room, talking about my truck, and it was like, "Well, you got the same type of truck," and she like, "Oh, I do." Oh, I totally forgot about that truck because that was like the first car she played with.
Okay.
But since then, she has fifth scales and crawlers, so she doesn't even pay attention to that. A track is not, that's the last thing she's talking about going. She wants to go crawling.
She got her own room with all her stuff in it.
No, she keeps it at the bottom of my attic stairs
Oh, okay.
on the landing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of guys that are talking on the chat saying they're still wrapping gifts like it's Christmas Eve, an hour before Christmas, and people are still wrapping gifts.
Yeah,
I still got some to wrap, but I'm not that worried about it because nobody's going to be here early in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I always wrap my thing the day before Christmas. I don't know why. I just wait. It puts me more in the mood. I don't know. I just wrap it the day before Christmas or
My wife
Christmas Eve.
I don't
said
like
she
to
likes
see
to
a
see her
bear
presents
on a
up under the
Christmas
tree.
tree.
So
Yeah, I don't like to see a bare Christmas tree, man. It has to be it has to be presents under
there's
there.
Oh, so
presents all the way around the whole tree, on the floor, up against the wall, in the window.
So you guys actually put your Christmas gift under the tree early?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything from Santa is not wrapped. It's all placed around the tree the night
Oh, really?
before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now us, we don't put nothing under the tree until Christmas morning. Like then the all the Christmas arrived, just like Santa arrived last night and he put all the
You
Christmas.
tried that before, and come January 15th, you're like, oh, I guess Santa forgot this in our closet. In here.
And
We
there,
forgot
man.
to find
Yeah.
this. Look what I found when you told me to go get this.
Yeah. What?
Right. So it was
another-
like, yeah, no more of that.
So in other words, as you buy them, you wrap them and put it under the tree right away.
yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close. Yeah.
The
Unless
only
I
time we
wrap
ever
it
done
and
like no
stock it in
presents
the
under the
closet.
trees when we was little kids and believed in Santa Claus.
Okay.
But like,
And then you go down. Yeah.
yeah, when you know what
Oddly
your parents
enough,
buying it, it's there. You have to look
No.
at it for weeks.
Oddly enough, my 17-year-old asked my 10-year-old son if he still believed in Santa Claus, and he was like, yeah, but I just don't understand why we're not calling the cops. And we couldn't understand what he meant by that. And he was like, because he's breaking in our house. And it's like, yeah, no, we're leaving him cookies. He's welcome. And he's leaving you presents for the cookies. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were talking on the news and saying Santa Claus he's creepy because he knows when he's stalking you because he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake,
Yeah.
he knows when if
Right.
you've been good or bad. So he's always stalking you and looking at you. There's laws against that.
We also set Christmas tree up on my birthday every year.
My wife's father's birthday is December 4th, so that's when we set our
So
tree.
you set yours up. Yeah.
That's been 20 years we've
Okay.
been doing that.
Trail
It's been about that.
Trail Crawler RC says, "Hey guys, I just got here at the hospital, I guess. Waiting for my wife to be seen." Good. Okay. Nice that you got
Alright.
there. You got there pretty fast, so that's good.
Yeah. I thought I heard him say something, or his wife say something about she couldn't see.
Yeah, I kind of heard something like that too.
Yeah.
Well, I missed all of that. I just thought he had signed off for the night. I went
No,
there.
he said, I got to take my wife to the hospital, but I'd heard somebody right before he said that say, it sounded like she said, I can't see.
Right. I heard
I
that
was
too.
like, oh shit. I don't know. I hope everything's
I got
okay.
pulled over going to the hospital for my brother.
All as well.
I was doing 68 and a 55.
Okay.
Cop pulled me over.
Right.
Didn't give me a ticket.
I was gonna say usually they escort you.
Yeah, I just turn on
Yeah.
my flashers and keep going.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't have my flashers on. I usually, if when I do that, I put my flashers on, but
Oh, usually when the cops stop me, they give me a ticket.
yeah, he
Last time
just
I
gave
was-
me that.
Last time I was
Sorry,
with my
Jack.
son. He found it very interesting. Oh, darn, that's no good. Left eye and left side of her face is numb.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
not good.
no, that's like stroke possibility.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Or it could be like Bell's palsy. That stuff comes and goes.
That's
You think
bad,
you're
too.
fine or something, and then like the next day you're fine.
Hmm.
yeah. I know a couple of people. My dad had Bell's palsy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
80 miles per hour on the road.
Any
Yeah, he
nozzle?
just gave me a warning, gave me his, card, and I said, all right, thanks.
Well, wasn't your brother all bloody and all that?
He was in the ambulance.
Oh, he was in the ambulance? Okay. And you were following the ambulance, I
Yeah.
guess? Okay.
Well, I had to go pick up my niece, and then we were going right down there. So the ambulance was probably
Gone.
2-3 miles in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it lasted 3 months. Jeez.
Hmm.
Usually lasts a few
Yeah,
days.
Bell's palsy.
I know that I actually know several people that's had it, and it only lasts for a few days.
Yeah, my nephew had it.
Yeah,
He
the
was
two
young.
people I know.
Yeah.
Two people I know got it from, well, one of them got it from Lyme disease, and it lasted a long time for him. Long
yeah.
time.
Crazy.
But it sounds like the movie is over with, so I'm about to head up out of here. Everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry
Cool.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry
you too,
Christmas to you
man.
too.
Yeah.
15 more minutes and it's Christmas time for us.
Right. I hear them getting ready for bed. So.
Yeah. 15 till.
I got an hour and something.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
It's only
you.
10:45, man.
You just go and open up a GIF and tell her it's Christmas somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Spin Rush already opened his GIFs.
Nope, I can wait till in the morning.
Cool.
Still 8 pages left on this kit.
8 pages left on the kit.
Yeah, I have to do the transmission and the link. Oh,
That's
I'm sorry,
easy.
and the shocks.
The links and the
That's
shocks.
it.
Yeah.
So 3 bags left.
Yeah, some shocks can be a pain in the butt to work with. It all depends if they got the bladder on top.
Yeah, these are the what are they? Innards.
Okay.
Internal. I mean,
Internal
Springs
shocks.
internal. Yeah, internal springs.
yeah.
So they're gonna have that little bitty clip. You're gonna have to clip
The C
like the
clip.
desert lizards. Yeah, the desert oh, there you go.
Yeah, I put my E-clips on with these.
I didn't even I left them on, and I just took the shock spring and went like this around the shock shaft, and it just came right off.
Yeah, I do too.
Like,
Because I usually
what?
send that clip flying.
Yeah.
I just screw it right around the
freaked
clip.
out, man. I freaked
Yeah.
out when that happened.
Yeah, nah, I'm almost done.
Cool. Your cage, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's your axles, portal axles.
Mhm.
yeah,
Is that a rift?
yeah. It's just all about twisting links together tomorrow. And I doubt if I'd be able to do it tomorrow because once wifey opens up her gifts, I'm pretty sure I'll be working on the TRX4.
Okay.
Peer
Now,
pressure, Kevin.
Now, what's the name of that kit again you're building?
The G-Made R1.
Yeah,
Oh,
G-Made
That's
R1.
what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't remember the name. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got her a lot of upgrades, Guru?
Internal. I got her the interior. Got her the light kit. I got her
Nice.
the sound bar. Some
Oh, that's for
tires,
her Bronco or whatever?
rims,
Her car?
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Icon's been sending pictures over, so everything he does to his, she basically wants done to hers. Since we ride with him, she don't want him outdoing her. So
Hey, Jay American, how you doing? If you type shout out, a link is going to be there that
Yeah, that's what
shows
I was
up.
getting ready to tell him.
Okay.
Did you get the Pro Line interior or something like that? The one I got a couple of them
it was
Amazon
beige.
specials.
It was.
You got
it's
the beige one?
plain- No, it's
Yeah.
black. It's black. It's black. Because she
Because I
has
got a
the
black and
outside-
beige.
Right. She has the no. I had the the actual unpainted black one. Because I want to do her piping. Like black and white, like a penguin.
Okay.
Right.
And then I got her the little 6-inch character, since she's a Michael Jackson fan.
Mm.
The one with all the articulation. So
Might have to do some
changeable
trimming.
hands. No,
You might have to do some trimming. No?
no, he's only 6 inches. And
Okay.
speaking to other people that already have a truck with the interior in it, it says a 6-inch character.
Hmm.
So,
But you're gonna notice a big difference between the Capra and the R1 because the R1 does not have that body. So for side hill and rolling and all that, it's gonna handle a heck of a lot better because
yeah.
the weight is more centralized.
Mhm.
But I've not taken my Capra out yet either.
Okay.
But I did ride Dennis's. So. I'm ready.
They're talking about the GR Supra.
Don't know what it is. Y'all all have a Merry Christmas. See y'all later.
You too, man.
You too, man.
Right, Guru.
Later.
Catch you, I guess,
Yep.
tomorrow evening on Kurt's.
Sounds good. Oh wow, Kevin Gibbs says there's no RC track within 100 miles of me now.
Well, he just got a bunch of property.
And it's time to open one.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if there's any around here either. I only
Because-
know one.
Kevin Gibbs just moved to a property and he's got a lot of land now. So with creeks and things like that. So he could actually build something like I've been building at Holly's. But on the different thought, it's a lot of work. You need help.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah. And especially my age when I'm getting this old, and I'm happy I got Greg with me that actually helps out. And we've been doing some stuff throughout the year. So it's good. It's going good. We'll grow again next year. Jay's America says, I've been thinking about building a custom 1.6 truck. Cool.
It's a lot of upkeep too. You gotta weed eat and
Yes.
mow and all that stuff.
Well, it's more upkeep where he is at Holly's than what it was at my place. Because at my place, it was
Yeah.
all cedars. So the cedars, there's less leaves. And once you rake
Yeah.
it, you only had to rake it maybe 3 times a year. And the trail was always nice and things like that. So it was actually nice at my place. It's still nice at the other place, but it ended up like I had 5 or 6 years of work in mine. So it was fun.
You get cedar fever up there, Ty?
Cedar fever. What is that?
Yeah. It's when the male cedar pollen goes out. I mean, today I was driving down the road, it looked like everything was on fire because it was all the pollen in the
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so.
air. Yeah. No. So that's all we got here is cedar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, BMX track. There is in La Rose Forest close to me. They did do some BMX track, and I wanted to go there with the crawlers, but I'm afraid if I start walking the trails, those bikes come pretty fast sometimes. So you really got to watch those bikes, and some of them are quiet. So got to look at
Yeah,
it.
hit you or or your car
Or the car. Yeah.
A BMX track or mountain bike track? The BMX track is
Must
you
be
should
mountain
take a
bike.
Yeah,
basher.
no, the mountain bike track. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, BMX track. They
Take the
don't like us
bashers.
going there. Yeah, they're bashers. Yeah, but we went there a couple times and they banned us from there. So, oh, we don't want you here. I go, well, why? Nobody's using it. Like, oh, it's not for you guys. It's for us. Yeah, but nobody's using it.
Yeah,
We
but
don't want you here.
You could do a lot of damage to the track with some of these.
Some of the bigger ones, yeah.
Yeah, like 1/8 buggy or cars. With
It ain't gonna
OS.
be no more damage than a 150-pound kid on a BMX.
Yeah, but it's the, I guess, throwing the dirt and all that. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. I think that a lot of it is to just feel like they're territorial, you know?
Yep.
Or they put work in building it and all that, and they don't want you to use it because you don't have a BMX bike. It's just like me sometime when I go to the skate park. Some kids, they don't like it because I'm at the skate park. Like I'm there having fun. There's nobody in the skate park. All of a sudden they arrive. So then I kind of slow down and I go somewhere where they're not, but all of a sudden they come around. And so,
Yeah, the RC is like a magnet for kids at the skate park.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, oh mommy, look what he got. Oh, Jesus, kids.
yeah. And then they try to follow it. They try
Yeah.
to follow it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you flip and then you run over it. Ah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Hey, Dominic's RC. Who's all in the chat? Oh, a bunch of people in the chat. 907 Arctic is there. Bucks RC World is there. CK Hobby Shop. Dominic's RC. Jay's American. Jay's RC Expedition. Kevin Gibbs. Usual Suspects. Sean's RC Adventure. And Trail Crawler RC. Cool.
Yep, yep.
And about 20 people watching right now.
Finished
Since
my
we've been
paint job today. Showed you.
Up something else? Yeah, well, you send me pictures of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you run it today?
No. I just did the body. It was clear for about 3-4 months.
Okay.
So today I must have spent about 4 or 5 hours painting this. I mean, to do finishing the whole body.
Uh,
I like the antennas too with the flags.
Yeah. It doesn't look like much, but it takes a long time to paint detailing these bodies.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's the same chassis that Brad is building right now, and that's
Yeah.
the same chassis as my the one I
Oh,
just built.
your brat.
The Brad, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nice and shiny. Hasn't even been ran yet. I mean, the body. The car is like 30 years old.
The front bumper was originally yellow.
No, this is not an original bumper for the Frog,
Okay.
but this is the original Frog from 1984.
Okay.
Is that a body? Is that a frog body?
Yeah, this is a reissue body that I bought,
Oh, okay.
and yeah,
Yeah, you just said that. I don't know why I asked you.
Cool.
it's a pain. Oh, doing this. Oh, jeez. I
Love painting.
It looks good.
masking, spray paint, airbrush, whatever. It takes a long time.
Yeah, you airbrush them. You don't use spray can anymore, right?
Well, the pink one, I decided because I had a pink PS paint. So I said, hey, why am I going to use it? I might as well use that can, and I must have used about a quarter of the can. And then the white, and black, I airbrush.
Is it
Okay.
box art?
Yeah, this is box art.
Okay.
Like, it just takes a long time because each paint is about 4 or 5 coats.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I like to do thin coats and nice and smooth, not like, I don't know. So there's no
Yeah, that's the way
running
to
or
do it.
anything.
So like that, there's no run.
Yeah, like before I try to rush and then, and then it just kind of drips, it runs like, oh God.
Yeah, it sags
one
real
here.
bad.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
this
problem
one.
with a lot of people. They just rush. They just
No.
rush through the build or rush through the paint, and that's the worst thing you could do.
Mhm.
And here I'm drying my paint with a lighter.
That's a good way to dry it.
Come on, dry, you
Just
dry.
pinstriping.
I
Get
find
some
soapy water.
fumes and
I find soapy water, like dish soap and warm water, it really works well, the decals.
Oh yes,
kinda-
to put on the decals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just put it in my finger, like I put it in a little bowl, the warm water and soap. Just put it in my finger and just run it on the body. So
Okay.
there's just a little bit wet. Then put the decal on, and I could reposition it 2 or 3 times, and probably takes
Get
about
all the air bubbles out of it and stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
bot in chat and I can't click on it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Kevin Gibbs is sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to leave and go watch some scary movies with my niece. She's sleeping over. So,
It's
Cool.
1 till.
yeah. Oh, 1 till. No, it's 1 till 11 here.
Oh, 12 o'clock. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Oh,
It's 12
Merry
o'clock here.
Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Now I can
Merry
go upstairs and open up a gift.
All right, I'm gonna get off here, and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yep.
You're fast, Tank. Trying to open up something. I can't get a grip. It went flying.
All right, guys, I'm off here too. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap on damn presents.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
jumping in here. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Christmas. RC Athlete, are you going to jump in here or am I going to shut off the stream? Hey, we both have hats and we're both staying here. So it's
Yeah, because
12
I'm
o'clock.
also go. So
Okay.
6 o'clock in the morning now. So
6 o'clock in the morning. Did you have your breakfast yet? Or are you going to go have that now?
no, I go first to sleep and then after.
Sounds good. Thank you, Xavier, and joyeux Noël.
Yeah.
Puis je te vois plus
For
tard.
you too.
Merci.
And for everyone in the chat too.
Cool.
Later.
See ya.
Bye everyone.
And then there was only one. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for sticking with me till Christmas. Even RC Athlete says, no, I am dealing with a slight medical. Oh, John, can't talk. Oh, not a problem. So take care of yourself and relax. And guys, go have some fun with your friends and family. Open up some GIF, drink a little bit, and or eat gummies. I know some of you actually eat those little gummies. So have fun. Do what you like. Be a kid again. Open up gifts and have a lot of fun with your toys. And we'll talk to you guys later. And until then, charge up some batteries and go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Cheers, guys.